Hello people that know how's it doing. Today I'm talking about the railway line from Navan in County Meath to Kingcourt in County Cavan. And as we all know, Ireland used to be full of trains years ago. But nowadays there's barely any trains in the rural Ireland in Cavan and Monaghan. And Niamh Smith TD for Cavan and Monaghan, has said it in the job out to the Minister for Transport, Shane Moss. And in the Ireland 2040 plan, we were saying what they're going to do for every county and what they plan to extend and what they plan to get rid of for everything like that. And they have no mention. The infrastructure's there, she said. The infrastructure's there from Navan to Kingscourt for the railway line, but the government won't interplate it. And as she said, it would take a lot of how would I put it? It'd take a lot of pressure off the roads, and it'd be able to go from Kingscourt to Dublin. So that'd be a whole railway line, so Dublin to Navan, and then up to Kingscourt, and then that'd be great. And if we could go with the Cavan town, that'd be even better again. But I can't imagine the government would ever do something like that. But Kingscourt, if the infrastructure is there, like, why would you not do it? If it's there, I know it's there, but why would you not do it? Like, come on, government, Department of Transport. Like, they're talking about combating climate change and having loads and loads of cars on the road. Wouldn't it not be better just having the train, having an environment, at least the train, at least have one thing going instead of having about 50 cars on the road? Because I think one object to be better than 30. I don't have the phrase. So that's why I'm just using object. So it would be a lot better. It would be a lot, and I do agree with Niamh Smith, and I do recommend her for saying the Dáil over to the Minister for Transport, Shane Moss. She is right that Cavan and Monaghan has been left behind in the Transport Department, as we have no trains in Cavan, no such thing. The nearest trains are in Navan, then in Lockwood. So if you want to get a train to Dublin, you have to go to Navan or you have to go to Lockwood to get a train. And Cavan and Monaghan has been left behind in the transport and trains in North West. Towns and villages in Ireland, in Cavan and Monaghan, has no such thing. It doesn't even know where the nearest bus is, or doesn't even know where the nearest motorway is, because they're that rural. And that needs to be changed in 2040, and not to abandon Cavan and Monaghan to the dustpan of history, I suppose you could say. Because Cavan used to have a great train. They used to go to Donegal through Leitrim up to Donegal, which was back in the 1950s during the war, I suppose. And I don't know why they got it. The government were forced to get rid of it, because it would have made a lot of money for the state now if they had this still. Because tickets are not there, but if tons and tons of people use, instead of having to travel by car, like I can tell you for one thing, from Dublin up to Cavan on the bus is really, really tiring, and it's really, really depressing, to be honest. At least if you're on a train, at least you're having a bit of fun. I suppose everybody enjoys a train ride, I suppose. But anyway, I just want to commend Niamh Smith for it. I hope that the government will take on board this, as she said in the door. I hope the government will literally put on board this. Like, it's not that big of a distance from Navan to Kingscourt to extend the railway line to there. And I don't think it would kill anybody to put it there and to have a train station there and have a train hub, I suppose you could say, there. And it boost Kingscourt back up in the world. Kingscourt is still up in the world, but it boosts their economy, it boosts their town up. They'd be like, yeah, we have trains, yeah. What are you going to do about Cavan town? We have trains, yeah. I don't know, I'm just going to stop by. It's now between Cavan and Kingscourt. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope the government do implement this plan, because it is really, really good. It will benefit people in Cavan, it will benefit people in Meath, it will benefit the general population of the three counties, Dublin and Meath and Cavan, and Monaghan too. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe more, and bye.